The Austrian Chancellor, Karl Nehammer, who is in Ghana for a 2-day state visit, is the first high-profile official to visit Ghana. With a delegation of over 15 business executives, the Chancellor is seeking to invest in the country. Karl Nehammer, who held bilateral talks with President Akufo-Addo at the Jubilee House, says he considers Ghana as an ideal place to invest, considering the relative stability. He says Ghana and Austria share a lot in common and will ensure that the two countries work together to address issues of insecurity within the West African sub-region.
And the cooperation in security belongings, this issue is also an important issue for Austria as well. If you protect your borders, if you fight against terrorism, if you fight against organized crime, it's also a fight for the European security and for the Austrian security as well. So I'm also thankful for the cooperation with the Austrian army and the army of Ghana. And we already visited the Dog Academy, where there's a direct project of support between Austria and Ghana. And then I was really impressed in really high motivation the soldiers are training there with their comrades, with their animal comrades. And but we really have to face now completely other world as 10, 20 years before, because now we have much more terrorism in the world. We have the war in Ukraine. First time in Europe for more than 70 years we have war again in Europe. And you can see that this destabilization is now all over the world growing. And I'm also really thankful for your experience, because we have to learn, we Europeans have to learn what is going on in Africa, how we can help, how we can support. You mentioned WAMID. WAMID is, we are really proud of this company, but you know it's a win-win situation between Austria and Ghana, because if WAMID is doing projects in Ghana, a lot of small companies in Austria profit from these projects.
President Akufo-Addo, on his part, says Ghana still opposes the Russian invasion of Ukraine and called on all to mount pressure on Russia to cease fire.
The reason why Ghana led the fight for the liberation of the African continent from colonialism and imperialism and became one of the 5 initiators of the historic non-aligned movement is because of our history, which has always been against great power domination of the affairs of the world. It is this same principle that led us to vote in the United Nations General Assembly in favor of the motion condemning the Russian invasion of Ukraine. And it is a position that we will continue to hold. Great powers of whatever ilk, including friendly ones, trampling on small nations is not something we welcome. And within our modest means, we will register our disapproval of that.